Okay, so back to creating folios. Okay, so we already included some stuff into our folio. I could include more files into this folio if I wanted to. I could actually make an entirely new folio, so I think I'll actually just create an entirely new folio by just deleting this one. Actually, before deleting this one, I'll just show you one neat feature, which is that you're actually able to share whatever content you have inside of this with your team, your staff, or your group members. So you can go inside of share, inside of the foldout menu, you can click share, and in here you write whatever Adobe ID is, whatever email has an Adobe ID attached to it. So if you write it to a mail which does not have an Adobe ID attached to it, that user will not get anything. So you can write a message if you want. So hello there, this is my folio, but the person will not necessarily receive an email, but they will, inside of their Adobe Content Viewer, after having shared it with them, they will be able to see the folio. So I'm gonna click share, and if I check my mail, I probably would receive nothing. Okay, so you can see there are several users sharing this, and if you want to unshare it with someone, you can just go back into this menu and click unshare. Here you'll see the list of who you've shared it with, and you can select who not to share it with. So let's say I don't like my Hotmail account, I'm gonna just choose to unshare it with Citral, and you can see unshare now only shows 2 people. If those people do not have an Apple ID, they're not gonna get anything anyways. So if one of these people are logged on when you send it, when you share it, and they open up Adobe Content Viewer to see your folio, then that person will download that article, those articles, that folio, to their mobile device or to their tablet. Meaning that if you unshare it then with that person, afterwards click OK to unshare, well, then Norskard will still have the folio on their device. So just make sure that there's not any sensitive information in the document before you share it, because yeah, they will still have the original folio in their folder. The only thing you actually do by unsharing then is to make sure that they don't receive updates to the folio. So whenever you update it and put something new in it, they'll not receive those updates because you unshared it with them. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this entirely. I'm gonna delete this, and see, now it says you need to create a new folio. I'm gonna say new folio. I'm gonna create this offline. I'm gonna be sure that it's named UCN School. Gonna click for it to become the newest version available. Whoops. Gonna say that it's just gonna be landscape only format. Gonna be PDF. I'm not normally I would make a cover, but yeah, okay, let's make a cover. So I'll just go to my folder with all this stuff in. DPS, table of content, cover, okay, super, open. Yeah, and just to be safe, I'm just gonna put it on horizontal as well. And I think this is fine. I'll click OK, and I'll start making some files to go inside of it. I'll say File, New Document. I'll choose for it to become my digital publishing documents. I already put those settings, and I'll click OK. Okay, next off, I'll probably put something on my master page, perhaps a picture, so it will be the one I'm using on all my different documents. So up here I could choose to make a frame with a picture inside of it. Instead I'm just gonna put a background color in it, just to save time. I also normally pay great attention to having a good layer order or good layer sequence. So let's just go make a layer called background and make it, for example, light blue, perhaps not that light blue, perhaps more like grayish blue, kind of like that. That's gonna be my A master object. Okay, so gonna go down to my not letter V format but iPad H format, and actually this will serve as my document that I'll be creating for each and every part of my different files. I could create some paragraph styles. I actually think I'll do that quite quickly. I'm gonna make a layer called text. Just gonna drag a box. Let's call this header, subheader, body text, alternative header, alternative subheader, alternative body text. I'm gonna set this header to be cover plate regular in point size 60. Gonna put this to be Century Gothic in point size 36. Gonna put my body text to be point size 24 and Optima. Okay, so let's say that's it. Alternative header will be perhaps something like Helvetica. Let's take Helvetica Neu regular. Gonna be point size 36, and I'll just say what should we use? I'll probably choose a Myriad Pro regular 24 point. That's too big. Probably 20 points. And then for my body text, I'm gonna select the Gil Sans in a point size 14. Okay, so gonna save these as paragraph styles. I'm just gonna include some panels. So type, and I'm gonna find the styles, paragraph styles and character styles. Just gonna put them over here. Gonna add this header, new paragraph style called header. It's gonna be okay, and I'm gonna go to subheader. Gonna say new paragraph style subheader. Gonna go to body text and just say new paragraph style body text. Okay, alternative header. It's gonna be new paragraph style alternative header. Okay, and alternative subheader and alternative body text. And I could put them in groups if I wanted to, and also I could put some different style options, but I'm not going to include any more than this. So let's say this will be my mockup file, or that's a crappy word to be using. Let's say instead it will be my template file. So now I delete my text box because I have the header, the paragraph styles right here I'll need, and I'll just include one more, which is gonna be a character color which will not be entirely black. Instead, it's gonna be a tint of 80%, so it's gonna be grayish. And also another one, new character style, which is gonna be white. One last thing is I'll need bold and an italic. Okay, so that's fine. Just some paragraph styles and character styles to get me started, just in order for me to have a purpose of actually saving a template. So I'm gonna say save as. I'm gonna, on my DPS folder, I'm just gonna save a template. I don't necessarily have to save a template. It's just gonna be easier each time I create a new document, because it will have the same standards as my previous document. But you could as well just say file new document each time, and just to make sure that it has the same formats. This way, by doing it like this, I'm actually just making sure that every document has a blue background and every document uses those paragraph styles and character styles. And it could be using other things as well. I'm just gonna say save. And so if I actually close this down and I just go to File, Open, find this DPS folder again, and open this template for DPS, open, you'll notice that it will say untitled. So I'm not actually editing this document. I'll make a cover page, so I'm just gonna find a random picture for the cover. I'm gonna say File, Place, and find some kind of content in here. Since I know that I have a cover page already here, I'm just gonna use the pictures from in this folder. And so I'm gonna pick this file right here, gonna place it somehow. And since this picture is so huge, I'm actually just gonna make a picture frame already, and just say File, Place, and put it again, and make sure that it actually fits inside of this one. Okay, and I'll add some text. Perhaps I'll actually want her to be more over here. And then I'll add some text in a text box down here. Naturally, if I made layers, I'll put the text box on the red layer, and I'll put the picture layer on what I should have included on the template. Create new layer, pictures, but doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put it on that layer, and then I'm gonna fill with placeholder text. Probably gonna delete most of it, but here at the top I'm gonna include a header. Gonna write UCN, not gonna be italic, not gonna be italic. UCN is cool. Set the just a second. Set the old man in a wise fashion. And so, okay, gonna select this and make this body text, and yeah, looks nice, sweet and heavy. Just gonna set none, and if there's text outside, I'm just gonna delete that. and probably just make it perhaps look nice. So I'll just kind of like pretend I'm into layouts and shit. Sorry about my language. And let's just get a UCN logo in there. Just place it somewhere, perhaps down here, like a faded memory, never coming back. I think that's proper. So this will be my cover page. Okay, what I'll do now is I'm gonna click save. I'm gonna put it in here, and I'm actually just gonna name this one new DP, new digital publishing, and I'm gonna call this cover. It's an InDesign document called cover. I might indicate that it's horizontal format only. Actually, if I wanted to save this with all its files and all its fonts, perhaps I would want to transfer it at some point to my other computer. Well, I'll say file place. File place. What the fuck? File package. And gonna make a package out of that. Gonna put it in the new DP. And do I really need an IDML file? Do I really need a PDF file? Well, I could delete it afterwards, so it's not a problem. And I'll just click OK. Okay. So actually closing down this file and actually going inside of away with the I say scoundrel. I'm just gonna go delete my cover H file now. I use my cover H folder and see the instructions file. I'm going to delete that, and since I already have the fonts installed, I could just delete the document fonts. If I were to transfer it from one computer that I own to another and I have license to these fonts, well, then I might as well include the document fonts. I'm not going to do that, so these are the crucial ones: the InDesign file and the links folder. I'm going to open this up. So it's completed. I could add that to my folio, but I'm just gonna wait. I'll just close this down. Gonna say file open. Gonna open my template for DPS, and the next thing I'll be doing is creating the school page. So gonna open the template, gonna choose to place a picture of the school, and perhaps inside the right layer would be correct. I'm just gonna take this picture of the school, locate it right here, let's put it here. And you know, always if your picture is showing like very pixelated, you can always just change the display performance to high quality display. View display performance, high quality display. And yeah, here you could also include some text on the right layer. See, now because I made the template so it does not include this picture layer, I always have to create it a new one. Okay, so I'll put some text in here. I'll say fill with placeholder text. And okay, so in the future, while nothing is selected, I'll just go to my character styles panel and say none, so that all my text does not become italic and white. What the is my italic set to white? Okay, none. God damn it. I'm actually just gonna delete this one. Gonna say character style, italic. Good, so no character color and italic then. Okay, did I set my bold to be the same? I'm not sure. Let's just check out. Character color, yes. Set to white. I do not want this freaking white. I might have been too hasty. Okay, so now my standards will not be to make everything into white italic text. I'm gonna put it to body text, and this will say UCN, the school itself. Sounds really poetic and stuff. So let's just make this into a header and this into a subheader, and let's just be cruel to the text. I think this is it, and I'll actually make this text somewhat different on this page. Gonna justify all lines and make some flooding. Let's just assume we don't have to go into justification and so on. Oh, I put it accidentally to justify all lines. Of course I won't do that. And let's just try to make it look nice as possible. And let's just say this needs to be smaller. This needs to be 18. So I'm adjusting it a bit to fit my needs. Yeah. Yada yada yada. And so this will be the content. I'm just gonna place a UCN logo down here. Boom. There we have it. Perhaps down here. That's gonna be, I know it's not looking beautiful, I don't care. So I'm gonna save this as what's it supposed to be? What's it supposed to be? It's gonna be a freaking that's some great coffee. That's gonna be some great coffee. Tired. School H. Whoops. Skull. Okay, so let's just make a package of this. Package, even more package. And let's go see what happened. Oh yeah, I'll just close down the InDesign file like that. And let's just go back. I'll delete this one. I'm gonna call this School H folder. And actually, no, I won't call it School H folder. I'm just gonna call it something else. Gonna call it School folder and cover folder. Like that. Okay, so next off, I'll just, so I could keep creating documents like this. I already it was just to show you how you actually proceeded in doing so. So instead of having to make all of these different documents and combine them into a folio by saying new folio, then choosing the right formats, by doing like this. Instead of having to do everything all over, which I did before this video, I just showed you how to do it. Okay, so that was how to do it. Now I have done it with 5 items inside of this UCN school by just saying import article, import multiple articles, importing the articles you created, clicking OK. Okay, so let's get this over with. Cover goes up here, the school goes up here, classes middle, community contact, right order. Okay, cover, gonna go in here, open it up, and I'm gonna put some music in here. So in order to put music in here, we'll say file place, and I'll go to my overlays. In here I have some different folders, one called sound. I'm gonna put this MP3 file in here. Just gonna place it somewhere around here. I'm gonna switch off preview. Just ignore whatever link I have up here. Just gonna move that out of sight, out of whatever. And I'm gonna place sound and play icon. Gonna click, put it on top of my audio file. This is an audio file. This will be an audio file. See, it will have a sound icon on it. So I just file placed. Then I place the play button on top of it. Instead of using buttons and form, play sound, I'll just, when making digital publishing documents, I'll just place this item on top of the other audio file. So let's check how that works out. I'm gonna go to my folio builder, gonna click preview. And listen to this. This is a trumpet. I'm gonna click. That was sweet. You can click for it to start again. You can click for it to stop. So you have really easy time using sound inside of InDesign. And I'm just gonna put a video instead of this UCN logo right here. I'm just gonna put a video here. So I'm gonna say file place, gonna go to video, gonna choose reklame lilla trøje .mp4, gonna click open, put it right here, and see, oh, this is just enormous. So I'm just gonna place it again inside of a new box. It's best that your video is set to fit in the correct dimensions from the start, but let's just try placing it in here. And I'm just gonna make this picture a bit smaller, just gonna recenter, reposition her, perhaps make her go all the way out here, out in the open. I'm just gonna put this video right here, perhaps rescale it. I'm just gonna instead do like this. Boom, boom. Just put it to be reclaimer. Okay, so now we have this video right here, and perhaps I should have not used the play button right here. I'm just gonna put that down here instead, and for the sound I would use this one instead. Okay, so let's try previewing this. And so right now it's not updating, so I'll just try closing my content viewer, I'll go back like this, and I'll click to save. You should notice that it shows a star up here, so I'll click save. Now it's saved, and I'll just then click update. I'll try clicking preview again. And now the video is there, so I'll just click here.
Interaktive dokumenter er kurs for dig, der ønsker at lave fuldskærmspræsentationer for mindre eller større publikum, men føler du er for begrænset med PowerPoint. Produktkataloger med flot design, brugbart navigationssystem og hyperlinks. Forbrugerundersøgelser, som kan udfyldes af modtageren og tilbage med et enkelt formular, hvor kunden kan udfylde hans ordre med digital signatur.
Perfect.
Efter at filmen har
Perfect. Yes, okay, so that video was too big, so you'll need to resize that. Do that using Adobe Media Encoder. Resize your video using Adobe Media Encoder. Or find a video which is smaller, perhaps a video from lynda.com. So I'm just going to go to my digital publishing folder, blog 1, chapter 6, streaming video, links, and roo.mp4, which is actually the video I used to be inspired to make this document. So this is somewhat smaller movie, so if I just put it right around here, put this girl all the way out here, la, 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 la. And then save and update. Why are you located in object states? I really love my layer order. So let's try again. Oh, actually, while we have this media right here, let's just go to our media panel and click for it, not to use from current frame, but instead from somewhere inside of the video. Click to use current frame as poser. You can also find that in here from current frame. Let's try viewing this again in our folio builder. I'm just going to click update to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Gonna click preview. And let's try it out. Oh yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so let's go to the school itself. Oh, before doing so, I need to tell you one thing. The audio files, audio, and the video files needs to be in the following formats. So when you go to encode them, encode audio and video in Adobe Media Encoder, the one that looks like this. Your audio must be encoded to be MP3. Oops. And your video must be encoded to be MP4, but in the H.264 encoding. Not hard to find, it's located right around where did it go? Where did it go? Am I inside? Yes. DVD. Why can I not see it? Oh, there you are. You are right there. Oh yeah. So, of course, you load some kind of video file. Okay, let's say it's actually this video file we just worked with. The one inside of overlays, video. I could just put it in here, throw it in there, the media encoder, and then I could actually just choose, okay, I want it to be encoded in H.264 in these dimensions right here, 720 times 480. So let's just do that. Yeah, okay. And perhaps I'll also want it in PAL, and perhaps I'll just also want it in whatever. And if you want to change the dimensions to be even smaller, you could go to you could just click on this setting right here, and you can say, okay, I want these dimensions actually to be 400 times 320, making a very, very small video. I'm gonna click OK, and actually I don't want all of these other formats, so let's just away with the yeah. Gonna click play, and it will create a new video for me. Super duper. And this video will be located next to the video it was taken from. So let's see how big this video will be. Rip. I'm gonna go back to video, small video, and you see now it's actually just gonna be this size, which will be more fitting. Then I have more than enough space for my picture. Yay, yippee! And so I want this one out here, I want this one out here, and the current frame will be right around here. And let's just try saving it and updating it and previewing it. Please view the correct page. Please, please, please. Okay, so here we go.
Interaktive dokumenter er kurser for dig, der ønsker at lave fuldskærmspræsentationer for mindre eller større publikum, men føler du er for begrænset med PowerPoint. Produktkataloger med flot design, brugbart navigationssystem og hyperlinks.
Blah 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 blah. Okay, so next off we'll just save this and just close it down. I don't want to watch that anymore. And actually I'll go to perhaps the one called the school. And let's say there's some area down here where it says something about classes. Go to graphics design class, and I'll just select this to be outlines, so this is no longer editable text, and I'll just make this into a button. I want this to go to some other article inside of my folio builder. So go to graphic design is gonna be the classes section. I'm just gonna go down here, gonna jump into this area, and you see there's something called graphic design here. which is located on the last page of this document. The last page of this document is page 5. So I'll go back to the school, and this will be a button, and when you click on this button, what will it do? It will have the action go to URL. Inside of the go to URL, you'll write navto // and then you'll write the name of the folio builder article. So that's classes. It has to be exactly the same name, so I'm gonna choose for it to be go to navto / classes. And so I'll just try seeing if it works. So let's just update this, the school update, and I need to see the entire folio, or otherwise it's not gonna work. I can't jump to another article if I'm just viewing one article at a time, so I'm going out to see the entire publication, and let's just preview on desktop. Here it says go to graphics, and you notice when I jump there, it's loading right now. Guess my document is big. Okay. I don't know why my content viewer is not working now on the PC, but on the Mac. But check this out. Okay, can you see this? I'm not sure if you can see this, but when I click here on go to graphics, click, it jumps to contact, which was what I set it to. So let's just try updating it here and go to graphics in buttons and forms, and let's just try writing instead classes, which is the article with classes. Okay, so when I've done so, I'll just go and make sure actually that it's uploaded into the cloud. So this is the file called the school. I'm just gonna save it, then go to the school, then gonna update, go out of my preview. Then it's gonna say, in a short second it will say there's a new version available. Come on, you can say it. Hello. Come on, come with the new version, come on. Yes, an update is available. So I'll just click it and it will start updating. And check this out. Come on. You shouldn't use stock photos for your digital publishing document without resizing them first. This is just taking too long. Okay, so check what happens when I click go to graphics. It jumps to the the first page of classes. Okay, so I wanted it to go to actually page 5 instead. So what I can do to make it go to page 5 is go to graphics. I'll just write hashtag, and not 5 but 4, because page number 1 is hashtag 0. So hashtag 0 is page 1, hashtag 1 is page 2, hashtag 2 is page 3, hashtag 3 is page 4, hashtag 4 is page 5. Okay, so I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna save my file, gonna go to Folio Builder, update this one, and again go out of my file right here and wait for it to say there's an update available. An update is available. Yay! Yippee! Okay, so I'll just go here, click on my go to graphics, boom, and it jumps to page 5. Yes, it's working. So let's just check the sound file. Perfect. Let's just stop this and play the movie.
Interaktive dokumenter er kurs for dig, der ønsker at lave fuldskærmspræsentationer for mindre eller større publikum, men føler du er for begrænset med PowerPoint. Produktkataloger med flot design.
Perfect. Okay, let's go back to the cover. I just forgot to say one thing. If you want to add stuff to the video, you can actually go inside of Folio overlays, and in here of video you can set it to autoplay, so it plays automatically when you open the page. You can set it to play in full screen, so it always plays in full screen. On Android devices it will automatically play in full screen. You can click tab to view controller if you want to be able to actually pause the movie down in the controller, or rewind, or yeah, so on. And you can set it to stop on last frame if you want. So there are some different video controls. Do not control it with media up here. You can only actually use this one called poster inside of the video, and of course this one right here. Okay, so I'm gonna save this, and I think we'll take a short break, and I'll probably edit some of the video, the part where I'm actually just waiting. Okay, thank you.